if you can see the fucking smoke coming out behind me. Look at that. I blew up my turbo so bad. It happens. Turbo finally blew up. Alright, tow truck just left. I decided to pull the filter off just to see what's going on in here, and that fell out. That can't be good. Look at this thing. It's just fully cooked. Yeah. I tried to limp this thing home, and I'm glad I stopped when I did. Oh, it's still too hot. I don't think I'll be able to pull it out, but yeah, it's toasted. Ready for that 62. Alright boys, as you saw, we broke the turbo. A couple days later now, got a day off. It's a blistering 100-degree day out here in Arizona, but I'm gonna pull the old turbo out, put the new one in, see if we can get this going. Buddy Cody of mine is gonna come by later and look at my tune, make sure we're good to go, because we're going from a 67mm comp turbo to a Drift Motion 62. So obviously the spool time will be different, and the timing gets pulled during spool, so I'm gonna have Cody adjust for that. I will be getting a tune on the dyno at some point, but I have a couple other things I want to get done on the car before then, so I don't want to get a tune now and then have to get another tune later, because tunes are not cheap if you use a good tuner. So let's get after it. Alright, so I'm gonna start out with I pull all the piping and piping and intercooler, and as soon as I drop the intercooler, the plan was to back flush it, but this fell out of it. Interesting. All sorts of stuff, and then I'm gonna need to get a new filter too, because see these shavings? This is just stuff like falling out of the filter is just full of metal shavings, so I do not want to put that back on. Fortunately, I do have another one, but yeah, I'm gonna flush all the piping with some degreaser, with the water, or with some water, and then let it dry out, and while it's drying, we'll start pulling this bad boy. Alright, I just got the turbine pulled off, and I figured you guys may want to see this. I've never actually seen it come apart like this, but it's, you know, obviously as soon as I took the cold side off, the impeller just fell off. I mean, it's completely sheared off, as you can see in there, but yeah, I took off the little center cartridge here, and yeah, it's just, this goes in there. I don't know. I think it can actually get rebuilt. We'll see. This thing is done for though. This is wall art now. It was Billet, unfortunately. She's a goner. I thought this was pretty cool. This is my old housing on the new turbo, so you can see the difference in size. So from 67 to 62, roughly 2.5mm all the way around. Alright, so unfortunately, it's not gonna end up getting done today. Long story short, this drain is in my way for when I put the compressor housing. It goes on right here, and you know, it angles down, as you can see. It hits it on the back of the tube right there. See how this comes out? I need it to go straight back out there, so I need to get a straight piece instead of an angled piece here. So I'm gonna go see what I can find. It's getting late, so all the stores are closed today. I'll go see what I can find locally, if I can either get a straight, like a 2-inch extension, or maybe I'll just get like a longer hose that doesn't have the end and just replace the whole hose. But that's where we're gonna end off today. I'm gonna keep working. I'm gonna put the downpipe on, intercooler and the piping, but it's not gonna run today, unfortunately. So, dude, today honestly has been such a frustrating day. It doesn't help that it's so hot, and I think that's why I got frustrated. And yeah, I don't know why they call these things. They're just straight up knuckle busters. I'm like drenched in sweat and everything stings where I'm cut. Build a turbo car, they said. fun, they said. Alright dudes, I actually found this in my parts bin. I forgot I had it. It was given to me by my buddy when I bought the turbo off of him. There's the old one, and it's got just the slightest difference in these fittings. This one is a little bit longer, and I clocked the turbo a little bit. I'm not super stoked about the drain not being completely vertical, but it's a little clocked, but that gives me enough room to put this bad boy on there, and it's still a really tight fit with the drain and the compressor housing, but it's all gonna work. So let's keep putting it back together. Alright boys, there is the drain all finished up. So the rule of thumb is you want less than 15 degrees on the feed, and I'm probably within that spec, but I do suspect that I'm not stoked on this whole drain situation. Let me see if I can show you. So it like 45's there, and then 45's again, goes down and kind of into the oil pan there. It's just not very direct, and I do suspect that might have had a role into why my old turbo failed. I mean, it was smoking for a long time. I knew it was blown. I knew the turbo seal on it was blown, but I thought I had more time on it than I did. I didn't think it would just let go like it did, but anyway, yeah, I'm not super stoked on this drain situation, but I think this manifold is just not very conducive to having a proper drain setup. The only other way I could think of is like turning it back that way and then running in between those two runners in here. But even then, that's still pretty aggressive turns and 90s and bends and stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna put the compressor housing back on. I'm gonna try to clock this a little bit less, but I mean it's pretty much touching the runner here, so it's not going anywhere. That's the way it's gonna sit. Can't wait to get rid of all these ABS lines, get myself some more room over here. But that's gonna be for another day. I'm gonna hopefully button this thing up in the next couple minutes here. Just gotta put the housing back on. I gotta tighten these bolts here because they're still loose. I was clocking this. Tighten that up, put the compressor housing on, bolt that on, and then one intercooler pipe and the bottom intercooler pipe that goes from that end of the intercooler to there. I also hammered down my intercooler had been damaged pretty bad before here, but I hammered that somewhat flat so at least it doesn't catch anymore, because it would like catch skin and cut me all the time. But it's gonna come together real quick now. Bam, there it is, boys. Smoking a little bit. I'm sure that's the old oil burning off. Turbo blanket's also pretty loose on there, but when the old turbo blew, it soaked the heat wrap in oil. Yeah, burning real good down there. I'm gonna let that keep burning off for a bit. Hopefully it slows down. There she is, all put together. Got the filter on. I'm gonna take it down the street. Well, it's not that. I'm gonna take it like a 15-20 minute drive down to Cody's house so Cody can hook up his laptop to the AEM, make sure it's all good to go before we do any pulls. So I'm gonna try to keep it at a boost in this drive. But yeah, she's ready to go. This has been a couple day long process just because of waiting on a couple parts. Like I had to get a coupler for the filter and then a couple other things. But yeah, I'm gonna end up eventually feeding my catch can into this port here, but I don't want to worry about it right now. I just want to get the car tuned, do some pulls, see how she feels with the new turbo.